Welcome back, HaloFollowers. Today I wanted to share my honest thoughts about the winter update. Obviously, I haven't played it yet, so when this does drop on November 8th, I'll have a review or impressions kind of video. But with that being said, I want to talk about the Forge beta, I want to talk about co-op, the 30-tier battle pass, the Forge maps and what that actually means, and the Match XP beta, as well as that new game mode. Now, that isn't a whole lot of content. And it's painful to say, obviously we've waited a very long time for Season 3, and on top of all the delays, we're getting the winter update, which isn't even really a season, and that, you know, it's going to be a cold winter. As far as events go, I think it's just going to kind of more or less suck in that regard. However, I am super excited, and you guys know why, because of Forge. But what that actually means is that we've seen GRIFBALL created, we've seen Assault, VIP, Infection. All of these game modes are actually scriptable in Forge itself. We know that the file share system is coming on day one, most likely. It seems that way anyway, that we're going to have prefabs. So you can easily grab these game modes and plug them into your map so you don't have to worry about the custom game options and all that. So, you know, it's kind of weird and it's kind of patched together in a weird way that we're not really used to, but we know that Infection is coming on November 8th. We know that Battle Royale has already been developed for the most part by at least one forger. We know that there's all kinds of crazy experiences, let alone brand new maps to explore that pretty much blurs the line between dev and Forge created maps. So I'm really looking forward to this update. It's kind of perplexing, not much is coming, but the tools to create everything is coming on November 8th, and I'm just so ecstatic for it. So on one hand, I'm not really super excited for this update. I get why people are kind of like about it. It is totally an drop. You know, we should have had Forge a year ago. Imagine the success of Forge maps and creations by now if Forge released a year ago, as it should have with launch. I mean, this is the first Forge, by the way, that we're getting in 7 years. And, you know, with the release of co-op and Forge, you could say that this game is closer to being content release or content finished than ever before. Of course, there's still a large list of things that 343 promised that has not been delivered or even straight up canceled, like split screen. By the way, we've all forgotten about assassinations. I don't know if those ever are coming, but we also have tons of other things missing, obviously. And then these two new maps, Detachment and Argyle, they look pretty basic, like Halo 5's maps. I'm excited for a Detachment, I guess, sort of, but you know, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the community does with the Forge tools. Now, with that being said, it was kind of hilarious watching 343 talk about how Match XP should work in literally any game where you get rewarded for playing. You don't just get rewarded for just being in a match, but you get rewarded for how you play. And so they're doing a beta, and they're going to be promoting the battle pass, and that's going to all work together. It really makes me miss Reach's system and how they did the credit system like a lot, because the whole battle pass live service model sucks ass. Just to say, I hate it. It's just an awful system. It doesn't work for Halo. It doesn't really work for most games, and yet that's all that modern AAA game studios want to do nowadays because it probably makes the most money or something, but it's not working out for 343. So honestly, I would love for them to just change tune, forget about this being a live service game, and just make it just forget about the store. Honestly, fuck the store. We need like real content, right? So with that being said, we have campaign co-op. That is going to be so freaking fun, all right? Because in my opinion, the campaign was actually a lot of fun. It was a blast. But playing with friends always makes things more fun, in my opinion. And in my experience, it was like playing the game for the first time all over again when I was playing with friends during that co-op flight. So, you know, the lore was light in this story. It was a bit of a rehash. There could be more weapons and yada yada, but we have mission replay, which is going to be really great because there's just a lot of segments in the beginning of the game that I just want to replay again and not have to like worry about, you know, playing throughout the entire campaign just to play one mission again. That's absurd. So mission replay is a big one, and it's going to be in a different way that we've ever seen before. You know, we're going to have to like, you know, I use the map to go there, so that's kind of interesting. But 343's put real thought into making co-op work. We have a large radius, so we'll be able to like really spread out on bases and the world. And we also have waypoints as a team and friendly fires there, so a lot of shenanigans will ensue. And I would love to stream it, honestly, with a buddy of mine. I would love to stream the campaign here, so I'm actually really looking forward to campaign co-op, and it really can't be understated. Of course, my heart is broken about split screen being canceled. They haven't really explained much of anything in detail, other than just like they need the resources. But you know, whatever. I've already said my two piece on that, but campaign co-op coming out is going to be really freaking awesome. And I don't think there's going to be a delay again. Some people are worried about a delay, but I don't think that's actually going to happen. So Infection, Assault, VIP, GRIFBALL, all these modes, including that cool new mode, Repulse Soccer, which is so cool. I'm so excited to play that. There is just a lot to look forward to, and I know not everyone watching this channel is gonna be even messing around with Forge, but you're still going to get a lot of value from Forge, including these new 343 dev maps. But hopefully 343 will grab great community main maps and put them into matchmaking, because my god, I am so tired of playing on the same 4 maps in Halo Infinite's campaign. It feels, or multiplayer, it feels like, it's just absolutely absurd. That's all they've been able to do for the past years, is pump out like 2 maps and then 2 Forge maps. But whatever. At least these Forge maps look super awesome. But more so, I'm excited for the community's creativity, and that can never be understated. Like that's really awesome. We do have the December event, Winter Contingency 2. We have quality of life improvements, which is just like needed updates for the game. So I guess I'm looking forward to that. I mean, this game has just been so bare bones dry and sad lately. I'm not excited for, I'm going to be really blunt, I'm not excited for Covert 1 flag at all. It seems like something that before we could have whipped up in custom games options like within 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And I'm not saying that it's not fun, but where's Infection? And Halloween's like almost here. Infection's not coming, is it? Like, we're gonna have to make Infection until like season 4, from what I've heard. So whatever, as long as it works, if the community can pick up the production on this game, then I'll take it. And I've been thinking about that question a lot. Will Forge save Halo Infinite? And someone put it really well. I forgot who it was in my comments, but they said that, look, it's a really great start. It's not going to straight up save the game. It's not going to straight up revive it, but it is the right step in the direction of recovery. As long as 343 is being transparent with constant updates, then I think we're in a really good position for a potential comeback. And as far as bringing in the mainstream audience, I think that what's really needed is a custom games browser, or even a playlist on matchmaking that promotes the creativity that is going to be created in Forge, because there's so many crazy experiences that we've even seen with the exploit version of Forge that has gone crazy viral, such as the Toy Story map. Like, that has gotten mainstream views. So that just tells me that when there is the skill and the time, that even Halo Infinite, even in the state that it is in, can still go viral, and it can still get a lot of people interested in this game and wanting to play these experiences. So I think the fact that the game is free to play could really work in this game's favor if done right. Anyways, guys, you let me know your own thoughts about this down in the comment section below. Will Forge save Halo? Are you excited for the winter update? And I'll catch you guys in the next one soon. All right, you take care. Peace.